What you're going to hear is a lot of people denying this, okay, and they're going to be being deliberately obtuse. They'll be saying things like, you know, it's good to have pride in the English flag, you should have pride in where you come from, you should have pride in your country. These are all correct sentiments. In fact, they are incredibly correct sentiments, but they are incorrect interpretations of what is happening right now. This is purely about exclusion. This isn't about celebration, it's about exclusion. This is a race thing, okay? Right, got away. Right, so this is happening because the people coming into the country that these locals are seeing are black and brown, and that is the only reason. Don't take any other reason for this, right? Right, had to hide in the toilet to get away from him, okay? And, well, actually, there's two reasons. Because they're black and brown, and the Home Office are so bad at their jobs, they're so bad at fulfilling their obligation to look after these humans. They're like, well, we'll just go to an area we don't like, commandeer a hotel and dump them there. So this is the irony, okay? The Home Office isn't putting these asylum seekers in Hampstead, you know? They're not putting these asylum seekers in middle class, upper class places where there is actually probably space and better accommodation. They're going to places this government has already deprived, and they're saying, we don't care about you, so we're also going to put people who we also don't care about next to you as well. If I was one of these protesters, I wouldn't be protesting the presence of humans in this country, because no human is illegal. This is the fact. This is a fact. You have a right to claim asylum in the country. It's the law. But I'd be protesting the neglect of the government, in their local areas. There's no coincidence that if you go to these areas where they are using these hotels, you'll find boarded up libraries, boarded up community centres, high streets that are just degraded and, you know, not much going on there. Poor public transport, poor employment opportunities. It's not a coincidence, okay? It's government neglect of these communities, and it's government neglect of these humans who should have, by now, better arrangements for their accommodation. It wouldn't be hard. They've spent billions, guys. They spent billions over the past 10 years trying to deal with non-legal migration, and we should have a place now, or a methodology or way to accommodate people whilst we process their claims, and we don't. The only idea the Home Office that the Home Office has been able to come up with to process their claims is to just dump them in an area they don't already care about. It's the equivalent of sweeping them under a carpet, and unfortunately that carpet is full of angry people who maybe are prone to reaching for the nearest stick they have to hand, and that stick is ethno-nationalism. So it is a race thing, and the people are responsible, and the Home Office is responsible too. But don't listen to anyone that says it's not a race thing. Flags, great. Pride in your country, great. That is not what is happening here.